Hello, just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Today, UV resin experiment of such. Had an idea that I wanted to try out involving balloons. Now, this is like going to be a double experiment because I have on my list of UV experiments rubber, and these are rubber balloons. That was one of the surfaces that I wanted to see if resin would stick to or come away from. I also wanted to see if you could create anything with a balloon. Now I know if I give this like a smearing of Vaseline, it'll come away. But I want to see if it'll come away if I don't put anything on it. So I'm going to blow them up and try and wedge them in there. Hopefully, we might have a bit of a nipple going on, but hopefully I can wedge that. We're going to have a nipple on. Unless I really inflate these, we're going to have a nipple. I'll try and push that as far down as I can. Okay, that'll work. Well, we'll get the other one ready, because although I want to try and do it with putting nothing on, but I'm going to do one at the same time. Excuse me, losing my voice. With some shimmer mica powder. So, one more blowing up of a balloon, for this session at least. Okay, we have our two surfaces. And I'm going to have to find a way to bring that all the way up there. But I'll deal with that when we get to that point. I'm sure I can find something kicking around the house to stack up either side. So I think we'll brush this one with the mica powder. And I'm going to try... Actually, I will put my gloves on for this bit, so I'll get super shimmery fingers. I'm going to try and cover so like there's no balloon touching. Back in there. And the other one we're just going to leave as is to see what happens. So yeah, I think I'll set them one at a time and then we'll take them both apart at the same time. So let's just get some of mine. I'm still working with the Vida Rosa UV resin at the moment. This awesomely big bottle that my other half got me. And I'm just going to try and splodge right in the middle and let gravity do its thing around the sides. Tell you what, this is going to make for a very interesting shape if it does come away from the balloon. Right, we'll stop there. Get this on here quickly. We're going to fast forward whilst it's curing, and get this on here for down the sides, and then we'll come back after the fast forward and we'll do the same to that one. Alright, attempt number one over there. What I will do with this one is less, because that ran quite a bit, so I'm going to do less on this one. And I will try even better to get it right in the middle. I am going to call it there because we've got one run completely going. I was trying to get more of a, not necessarily uniform shape, but not so much run. So I'm going to get this here quickly. Get this here. Oh, it's too close. It needed to be higher. Oh my goodness. Oh, balls. That wasn't what I had in mind. Oh, darn it. Well, at least that's come off the light. Well, this isn't going to quite have the smoothness because we might be doing this one again. We're going to flash forward. Let's see if this has worked. It's been interesting trying to cure them. I have had all kinds of setups. I think we are fully cured, so we will try the non-shimmer one first. Oh, that is, I weren't too sure what to expect, but that is actually coming away. Right, there's going to be a bit of teasing it. So pardon anyone who doesn't like the sound. I'm going to speak up at this point of balloon squeaking and crackling. Might need to cure up and under. Feels like it might be a bit sticky under there. I'm going to try not to touch it. And I'm trying to do this without popping the balloon so I can try it again. Oh, that worked. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to let me pop that over here for a second while we work on the other one. I'm going to get that to try and give that a little cure on the inside, just to make sure. So I don't want to touch it right now, in case it's not 100%. Right, this one might be a little harder to get off here because it came into contact with the plastic. Oh, okay, that came away okay. Well, we know it's going to come away because it came away from that one fine. This one was also the one where we made a little bit of unintentional contact. So there's going to be a bit of finessing when using a balloon, but we know that it comes away from rubber. And these are rubber balloons. How well did this one do with a shimmer powder? I think we're going to have the same, where we need to cure it a little bit. On the underside, but we can make jellyfish like this. It just came to me. These are kind of like jellyfish. Right, I'm going to also let that, because that's definitely got a bit of residue. So I'm also going to just get that one to cure. So I'm going to bring them down, both down here. We're going to flash forward again while these just have a good proper cure on the inside. Well, here we are. We have answered a question and we have made something really cool. It's opened up a whole nother door. So, can you use rubber? Yes, you can. These are rubber balloons. I checked the packet just to make sure, because some, actually, I don't know. I think you can get balloons in other materials, but these are definitely rubber balloons. Came away, no issue. Cured, no issue. Cured clearly for what it is. Might be, there's a little like lineage going on where I was pulling it away. So I think if there's ways that I can work out how to get in there to cure, we could eliminate that. And the one with the fine rubbing of shimmer mica powder also worked. Then we knew this one would because we took that one off first. We did cure them on the underside as well because they were a bit tacky. They're not now. And I just can't believe, let me put these over here for a second. These have come out so cool and they do make me think of jellyfish. That's where we could make, these would look brilliant hung. We could cure a little piece of like fishing line in there to continue the transparent look. And they'd look brilliant hung up. And you're never going to get to the same when you just let them... Right. Because I'm going to keep distracting myself. I think what I will do... So I am going to come back to these again. I'm going to try different things with the balloons. Because the pack of balloons that I got... There was 3 different shapes in there. There were like these sausage shapes. Your standard circle. Circle-ish. And one that had like 2 bubbles. 2 balls. Actually, let me get them and show you. Because they are right here. That's the one with the 2 bubbles. 2 bubbles, 2 balls. Obviously the regular shape ones, you'll know what I'm on about. So, it would be interesting to try and see how we can blow one up, if we can maintain the shape without it all going to one portion or the other, to see if we can do a whole coating of like the bally one. Because that would make for a really cool snowman. Or just like Blobby Man, full stop. Try and do this, replicate this jellyfish thing, but get more coming down even longer. So there's lots of these, not just like a couple that have gone really long. But lots, we can have lots of... We'll call them stingers because I can't think, they're not tentacles. They have got a proper name, so we're going to call them stingers because everyone will know what I'm on about with that. I'm just so impressed. Oh, and we also have like a bonus little lily pad here. A tiny little lily pad where I managed to almost stick that to my light. Let's just get in close briefly. So you can all see in a bit better detail. So yeah, look at that. How cool is that? You can see where like the nipply part was of the balloon. Like, nipply part. If I can get it to stay in focus, and you can just about see where it's like, it's a bit dimply, but that's because of the balloon. And you can just about see some faint lines, like where the circle light is right now, there's some faint lines, and that was where I was like peeling it away a little bit at a time. How cool is this? I love these. And here's the shimmery one. And that's only imperfect there because that's where I stuck the light to it. Not noting well enough that this one's considerably taller than that one. But yeah, how cool is that? And I think you can see what I'm going at with the whole jellyfish vibe. that is making me think jellyfish. It would also be interesting to do like a couple of these and stack them on top of one another, like this sort of thing. Oh, that's so cool. We're going to make jellyfish in the future. Or even just like one really good jellyfish. We won't go overboard, so I'll get carried away. These are so fun. And I'm thinking this is going to give us other options for like little containers to make. Not necessarily containers because they're not going to have lids. But we can make a flat base. Just a little. Let's just lay that there for a second. Just like a little one with like a little discus or something. So it can sit like that. Options. Well, let me know what you all think. Are you finding these as cool and as interesting as I am? Some of you may not. I get quite excited about some simple little things like this. But they're just so cool. And they're so fun and they feel so good. Has this given you ideas? Have any of you out there, the resin viewers of my channel, have any of you ever tried this before? I'd imagine some of you have. And for those of you who haven't, will you? With your expertise, you'll be able to get a better result than me. Let me know what you think. I'm always curious to hear what you all think. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's given you some ideas. If you're looking for ideas, you can use balloons. We have answered that question. You can use rubber. Well, definitely rubber balloons at least. I don't really have anything else rubber kicking around the house to try. But yeah, let me know what you think. Give me some feedback. Like I say, I always love reading what people have to say because you have given me some amazing ideas which I haven't forgot about. They're on my long list on my wall here of things to do, to come back to try again, press further, try with different ideas. So yeah, like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more and know when it's coming. Thank you all again so much. Take care and see you in the next one.